Ontario ਦੇ ਚੀਫ ਮੈਡੀਕਲ ਆਫਿਸਰ ਆਫ ਹੈਲਥ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਕਿਰਨ ਮੂਰ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਪ੍ਰੈਸ ਕਾਨਫਰੰਸ ਕੀਤੀ ਗਈ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਇਸ ਗੱਲ ਦੀ ਪੁਸ਼ਟੀ ਕੀਤੀ ਕਿ ਪ੍ਰੋਵਿੰਸ 'ਚ ਮਾਸਕ ਲਾਉਣ ਵਾਲੇ ਨਿਯਮ ਨੂੰ ਮਾਰਚ ਦੇ ਅੰਤ ਤੱਕ ਖਤਮ ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਜਾਵੇਗਾ। ਡਾਕਟਰ ਕਿਰਨ ਮੂਰ ਨੇ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਓਮਿਕਰੋਨ ਵੇਰੀਐਂਟ ਦੇ ਅਗਲੇ ਕੁਝ ਹਫ਼ਤਿਆਂ 'ਚ ਫੈਲਣ ਤੇ ਮਾਰਚ ਦੇ ਮੱਧ ਤੱਕ ਜ਼ੋਰ ਫੜਨ ਦੀ ਸੰਭਾਵਨਾ ਦੇ ਬਾਵਜੂਦ ਮਾਸਕ ਵਾਲੀ ਸ਼ਰਤ ਖਤਮ ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਜਾਵੇਗੀ। ਮੂਰ ਨੇ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਇਸ ਨਾਲ ਹਸਪਤਾਲ 'ਚ ਦਾਖਲ ਹੋਣ ਵਾਲੇ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਗਿਣਤੀ 'ਚ ਵਾਧਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਵੇਗਾ।
On Tuesday, we further reopened the province by lifting all remaining indoor capacity limits for public settings and removing proof of vaccination requirements. We were able to do so because of continued improvements in key public health indicators, though we are monitoring some regional variation, particularly in the north. The percent positivity is stable, and new admissions to hospital and ICU have been declining. We recently saw a 25% decline week over week for new COVID admissions into hospital. The unvaccinated continue to make up the majority of COVID-19 cases in intensive care. These individuals have much higher rates of hospitalization, ICU admission, and death compared to those fully vaccinated and boosted. We are also seeing continued decrease in the number of outbreaks in high-risk settings such as hospitals and long-term care homes. We are paying close attention to our wastewater surveillance, which has emerged as a key indicator to track transmission levels in communities. Most sampling sites in the province are still showing a downward or stable trend in COVID detections, but we have been closely monitoring regions of the province where there have been early indicators of increasing trends. We will closely monitor for any new variants internationally and are tracking the presence of the growth of Omicron subvariant BA.2 in the province. While BA.2 is very similar to BA.1 Omicron subvariant that is currently dominant in Ontario, we know that it is 30% more transmissible and will likely become the subvariant in the coming weeks. Although we have lifted most public health measures, masking requirements remain in place for now. Protective measures are also in place, including requirements for indoor spaces to post signage at entryways, reminding individuals to not enter if they have symptoms or if they should be self-isolating, and requirements for workplace safety plans. These additional health and safety measures remain in place as added layers of protection to help reduce the risk of COVID-19 transmission. As you know, directives and letters of instruction have been put in place for multiple sectors. There's tremendous work and cooperation happening across government as we finalize the plans to transition to more operation with guidance and recommendations. That work is well underway, and the final stages as we look forward to sharing a path forward. We are also fortunate that our vaccination rollout continues to be strong. Currently, 90.6% of Ontarians over 12 years of age are vaccinated with 2 doses of a COVID-19 vaccine, and 92.6% have 1 dose. We've also administered 7 million third doses. This is an amazing effort that has protected Ontarians through the brunt of the Omicron wave, and a reminder that 3 doses can provide up to 95% protection against severe outcomes. We will also soon have another tool to fight COVID-19 in our vaccine toolbox. In late March, the Novavax vaccine will be available through public health units. Nous avons un autre outil pour combattre la COVID-19 dans notre boîte à outils. À la fin de mars, le vaccin Novavax sera disponible via les bureaux de santé publique. The Novavax COVID-19 vaccine is the first COVID-19 recombinant protein subunit vaccine authorized in Canada. This means it's the same type of vaccine product that we have used for decades in our regular immunization schedules for diseases like hepatitis and pertussis. Novavax is a 2-dose series that can be used also as a booster.